All right, here we are back again. As you already know, this is Legacy of Leaders, and I'm your host, Jamar Suber. I talk to amazing entrepreneurs. You've tuned in before, but today is no different. I'm here with Javaughn Johnson of Javaughn Johnson and Sons, Inc. I love this story. I love the business. He's a bricklayer and concrete work, residential and commercial. Javaughn, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So let me ask you this question. I heard the answer, but I want the people to hear the answer. Javaughn Johnson and Sons, that speaks legacy. Talk to me a little bit about your inspiration for this company.
I started out I've been in business for about 20 years, and started off as in the family. Came up into it as a young. I think I started around about 10 years old, coming in and learning the trade, and actually got pretty good at it. So my father, which is who I learned from, coming up, all his uncles, brothers, and everybody was familiar with the family, and I was able to, coming out of high school, just word of mouth, just start picking up work and doing it on the side, and was able to turn into a business.
That's great.
So that was a blessing for me coming up. Yeah. So when I grasped it, I took it, and I've been running ever since with it.
That's great. So residential and commercial, bricklaying and concrete work. So you do the heavy lifting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So talk to me a little bit about some of your clients you work for.
Some of my clients, most of my clients I'm still working with today have been with me the last 20 years.
Wow.
So I was able to build a good protell with them growing up, and more of a business side and also friend side. So, you know, when I work for a client, most of the times we build a relationship.
Yeah.
So that's one of the good things about when I start working for a company. I'm always gonna make sure I'm doing the steps I need to make sure that their company's, you know, achieving the goal, and I'm achieving my goal. That way, when somebody else, you know, comes in and look in, they say, well, hey, I need that guy on my team too. So I try to build that protell for my company to make sure everybody is doing, you know, following the lead is the way it need to go.
Okay. So you're being a little modest, man. You have around 10 employees.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm told.
Yes, sir.
You build Waffle Houses, you build commercial, real commercial.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about some of these projects, the big ones.
Some of the projects in the community that I do, I like, you know, it's just not the big jobs I like doing. Also I focus on the small jobs because that's what got me to where I'm at, you know. The big jobs kind of just fall in, but I still love doing the residential and the small jobs. I get people all the time call me, hey, I have this small job to do it. I know you're doing commercial work, but can you do it? But you know, that's the building relationship part with the smaller clients that keeps me going good with the big work I do. So that's one thing that I try to always do. You know, if anybody call me and say they need this, I'm there.
What type of projects do you do residential? So cracked driveways or sidewalks, or what are some of the types of projects?
It comes from anywhere from new construction, or it can be a redo construction. So a lot of times on my new construction parts is I start the house from the ground up as far as the concrete. So I lay out the slab, do the foundation work or whatever. So that's the first step that goes up for a house. So most of the times, all the new houses, that's one of the first steps I'm doing is the slab. The older houses, a lot of times fixing cracked driveways, doing a driveway, you know, different patios that people want. So that's a lot of the stuff when somebody buy well, it's a new house, but used house, they want to, you know, update their, you know, their scenery that they pull up, you know, so that's one of the things that I try to give them a look at to see how they want it.
Okay. So if I'm a builder or developer and I'm looking for a concrete company to come lay the slabs, say for a neighborhood I'm building, I would contact you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Or if I owned a home, I would contact you to fix the driveway.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how would I reach you? What's a good contact number for you?
Yeah, you can contact me at, I have a website. It's jjandsons.com. And also you can reach me on my work business line is 904-962 3846.
Okay. So jjandSonsInc.com?
Yes, sir.
jjandSonsInc.com.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we'll be sure to check you out. This is definitely a conversation I want to continue. I'm big on legacy. So
Okay.
I would love for the viewers to hear more. Sound good?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Well, once again, this is Legacy of Leaders. I'm your host, Jamar Suber. Thank you for tuning in.